Drums strike without warning, feet rush in from every side. Bodies press close. Breath grows loud. No one asks why they came. The sound has already called them. Seats are taken with speed. Old eyes settle forward. Young ones stand still. All attention pulls toward the open center. A woman steps out before quiet can seal the moment. Her feet do not slow. Her back stays straight. He refuses to give me a child. The words land hard. They do not bounce. They do not fade. Murmurs break loose. Heads turn fast. Some mouths open. Others tighten. The man does not move. His face stays calm. His hands stay still. No answer comes. Air shifts. Gasps rise. The weight of childlessness spreads like dust in dry wind. A name that carries honor now carries heat. This is no small claim. Say what you know. Speak the truth. A sharp voice cuts through the noise. We want truth, not excuses. Silence holds again. A command follows, heavy and clear. The man is called forward. He is told to speak. His head lifts. His mouth stays closed. The woman does not step back. I asked in private. I asked with patience. I asked with respect. Each time the door was shut. Low sounds clash. Some blame her. Some doubt him. Old beliefs crawl back into the open. Maybe she waited too long. Maybe she talks too much. Maybe he knows something we do not. A warning cuts through the whispers. Silence is also a choice. Still nothing. The woman presses harder. He speaks of duty in the daylight and hides from it at night. He blocks the path, then calls me the problem. Murmurs rise higher. Fear walks beside blame now. The stillness breaks. I will not give her a child. The line falls cold. It does not bend. It does not soften. Gasps stop short. Even breath hesitates. That single line carries more than refusal. It carries weight. It carries warning. Eyes narrow. Ears strain. That this is not anger. This is not lack of love. This is something buried deeper. What reason stands behind such a choice? What truth is being hidden? Voices rise together. They push forward as one. The demand is clear. The past must be opened. What was sealed must be shown. Old faces exchange looks. Younger ones lean in. The call comes firm and final. Answers must come from where this all began. The noise does not fade. It shifts. It turns backward, pulling the story with it. What was hidden can no longer stay buried. The marriage begins in calm. Smiles surround the union. Hands clap. Blessings are spoken. Approval moves easily from face to face. Quiet rules arrive early. They settle before questions can rise. Some words are welcomed. Others are stopped with a look. I decide when things are discussed. The voice stays low. The words carry weight. Boundaries form without noise. Lines are drawn without anger. Control wears a calm face. Talks begin and end quickly. Questions meet walls. Answers arrive short or not at all. One day, a simple question is placed gently forward. When will we speak of children? The air tightens. Not now. The words close like a door. No reason follows. Soft words, try again another day. The time feels right. The answer does not change. Silence comes instead. Sharp eyes replace speech. Stronger words rise later. The silence is hurting. Nothing moves. Nothing bends. Watching eyes take note. Advice comes wrapped as care. A woman must learn patience. The tone sounds kind. The meaning cuts. A quiet friend notices the space growing wide. Nothing is said. Silence joins silence. Days pass. Work continues. Steps stay steady. Yet something walks between them. Whispers start small. They grow legs. They move fast. Why, no child yet. Is something wrong with her? Heads turn when children are named. Smiles fade into questions. The weight lands where it always does. A blessing ritual is suggested. Old words. Old ways. A path followed for generations. The answer comes quick. No. No reason follows. The refusal hits hard. Breath is held. Sacred customs are not denied lightly. A warning is spoken. Tradition ignored does not sleep. The reply stays firm. I know my choice. The guard goes up. Whatever is hidden stays locked. The warning does not fade. It sticks. The woman listens. She weighs the cost. She watches how silence keeps winning. She stops waiting. Quiet ends its rule. If truth will not come to her, she will go find it. Her steps turn outward. She slips away when eyes are busy elsewhere. Questions walk with her. Silence does not. Old wisdom is asked to listen. The reply comes slow and careful. Some paths look soft, but bite hard. Another voice probes deeper. What runs in his blood? Who came before him? Answers do not come clean. They circle. They pause. Trusted women lean close. Words fall out that were buried long ago. We were told not to remember. One name is spoken. Everything stops. The sound dies fast. Breath holds. No one speaks. Threads begin to tie. Promises once made, then broken. Words given, then swallowed. Talk lowers. Death is mentioned without shape. It passes hand to hand like fire kept small. Children are named. Names vanish quickly. That never happened. The truth starts to press. She carries the weight back and lays it down hard. I heard what you hid. .com breaks. That talk is dangerous. Voices rise. Words strike back and forth. Others hear. They slow. They listen. Stop this. The command lands sharp. Control shows its teeth. Do not dig where the ground is sealed. The warning is not gentle. She does not bend. Steps follow a thin trail others avoid. Marks appear where none should be. Something is found where hands are never meant to reach. It should not exist. Yet it does. Old warnings line up. Each one fits. Signs stack. Every path curves back the same way. The pattern shows itself at last. Refusal was not chance. It was built. Talk spreads fast now. Sides form. Some rise to shield his name. He protects us. Others push forward. Protection that hides truth is still harm. A new truth cuts through the noise. Fear has been steering the path all along. Whispers turn wild. Curse, vow, blood debt. She understands then. Shame was never the weight he carried. What he feared was far worse. All signs tighten into one point. What was buried has started to breathe. The drum sounds again. It rolls through the air. Feet rush in from all sides. The village gathers, forming a sea of watchful eyes. Breath grows heavy. Silence waits only to be broken. The elders form the circle. Their voices rise together, steady and strong. Speak the truth. Speak before it hides again. A command cuts the air. The man is called forward. He does not hesitate. His steps are measured, his face calm. Yet the air tightens around him. She takes her place before anyone can step back. Her feet stay planted. Her gaze does not falter. No one can move her. An elder leans forward. Lies do not sleep. They grow. They harm more than the truth ever could. Silence falls. He tries it once more. He says nothing. Eyes narrow. Voices rise around him. Questions strike sharp and fast. Why? When? How long? Her voice cuts through them all. Tell us the truth now. The stillness breaks. A confession falls. A sin from the past? A pact made in shadows without witness. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Eyes widen. The weight of old actions presses down. A curse is spoken, tied to blood and seed. A child carries danger, death, power, a force beyond control. Gasps. Tear through the gathering. Fear spreads like wildfire. I chose refusal, the man says, voice steady but heavy. I chose it to protect all. A challenge rises. Who gave you that right? The truth twists further. His choice made to guard has left hidden harm in its place. Pain unspoken. Damage unseen. Voices clash. Fear erupts into anger. Accusations fly, sharp as knives. She steps forward. See what your silence has done? See what your choices have cost? Her words land. Power shifts. The air changes. Decisions are no longer his alone. Justice speaks in deeds, not words. No delay, no compromise. The elders declare a verdict that cannot be undone. The weight of authority presses down. He faces consequences before all. Steps measured. Head bowed. Every eye on him, the crowd falls silent. The truth has come. It is heavy. It does not bend. The drums fade. No one moves too quickly. No one speaks too soon. The truth stands open. There is nowhere to hide. From this moment on, life must change. Every choice, every word, every silence carries a new weight. The story moves forward, and the village will never forget. The elders speak. Their words are heavy. Judgment falls like stone. The crowd holds its breath. He loses his name, his rank, his place. Authority slips from his hands as the elder's decision lands. Strong arms move. Guards, kin, keep him from resistance. No debate, no defense. The weight of consequence presses down. Eyes follow him. Silence spreads over the crowd. No one steps forward. No one shields him. Power shifts. It moves quietly. Yet everyone feels it. The air changes. Control passes into new hands. She stands alone at first. Fear brushes her spine. She does not move. Then she rises taller. Her chest straightens. Words spill from her mouth without caution, without seeking permission. The air bends to hear them. Her voice draws paths forward. Each syllable sets a new course. Every ear listens. Every heart notes the shift. The mother-in-law breaks silence. Sharp words fall in support, surprising and steady. The balance tilts. The childhood friend steps forward. Truth is spoken. Lies crumble. Choices exposed. Nothing hides in shadow. Old customs twist. Some break. Others renew with clarity. Rules change to guard against hidden harm. A warning spreads quietly, carried from elder to young. Silence as choice carries cost. I'll hear it now. The village moves. Steps become deliberate. Eyes no longer lower. Actions speak where words once faltered. Loose ends are settled without long debate. Decisions unfold in deeds. Answers arrive in movement, not speech. Justice is visible. It is not promised. It is done. Fear has no place. Truth rises higher. The crowd exhales. The noise fades. Lessons remain carved in every face. Wisdom steps forward. The story steps back. It waits for the next voice, for the next choice. The village carries its truths carefully, knowing power and silence will meet again. The story pauses. Elders rise in voice and memory. What was hidden speaks again through the weight of their words. A voice cuts through the quiet. Buried secrets always smell. The crowd shivers. They know this truth. Silence is named first. The unseen betrayer. The listener's enemy. The gap where trust should live. Another elder leans forward. Quiet lies travel faster than spoken ones. Beware what you hide in your hands. The villagers remember. The truth delayed. The family shaken almost beyond repair. Lessons carried in sorrow and shadow. Power shown in fear is measured now. It breaks homes. It bends hearts. It leaves scars in its wake. They count the cost. One man's control, hidden and absolute, nearly toppled all. The village feels its weight. A warning echoes. Those who rule without truth will see their houses fall first. Courage steps forward. Not in loud voice or sudden act, but in steady choice. In speaking what must be spoken. Before young eyes, before old ears, honesty is named the strongest shield. It protects more than fear ever could. Her choice rises. The one who refused silence now shows the path. Each step, each word, a new example for all. The village nods. They agree. Truth saves more than silence. Fear guards nothing that honesty cannot protect. The drums fade slowly. The lesson settles into bones, into hearts, into the rhythm of the people. The story ends where truth stands open. Not in whispers, not in shadow, but in the strength of eyes that see and ears that hear. All listen. All remember. All carry the weight of what has been spoken, and the story waits. Waiting for the next voice, the next choice, the next courage that will rise.